Okay, guys, I have a quick word of caution for everybody. I've tried to explain this as easily as I can, but there's not going to be any rapture event in November, and here is why. From September 23rd, we see how Jupiter was in this alignment on the Feast of Trumpets, lining up with the Feast of Trumpets, and the importance of the feast days within the Revelation 12 sign. We move forward to the end of Tabernacles. Okay, so we've got the Revelation 12 sign on trumpets as a confirmation of the importance of the feast days. Then we have Jupiter leaving Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles. Now, if we move forward here, there's a conjunction with Mercury that happened 5 days later. Nothing happened there. We had a conjunction with the Sun on the 26th. Nothing happened there. And now we've got today and tomorrow this conjunction with Jupiter and Venus. Nothing is going to happen with this. It's not a feast day. We had the Jupiter leaving Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles. Okay, so we need to wait for the next feast day. This is the confirmation we need that Jupiter left Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles. For those who think that the Revelation 12 sign was an accident or off, the calendar was off, and then Jupiter left Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles, and that was another coincidence that was off. I mean, these are the confirmations we need that the feast days are what we're supposed to be watching. We need to be watching the feast days. Trumpets, tabernacles, and we continue on. Now, what's our confirmation on Jupiter entering Libra? It's the last day of Hanukkah. This is the confirmation. It's the feast days, and it's Jupiter, the Revelation 12 sign that continued on. It's entering into the scales of judgment. It's a feast day, and it's exactly what Jesus said we should be watching for. Winter, Sabbath. The last day of Hanukkah is a Sabbath day, whether it's a Sabbath on our Gregorian calendar or not. We have the last day of a 7-day feast is a Sabbath. So we've got winter, Sabbath, and the days are shortened right here at the winter solstice, last day of Hanukkah. Okay, so nothing is going to be happening here with this conjunction of Jupiter and Venus. It's not even a feast day. Those who are looking at this have canceled out the fact that Jupiter leaving Virgo on October 13th was not significant. That was absolutely part of the sign, so we can see the importance of the feast days. Trumpets, tabernacles, and the next feast day is right here on the last day of Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the next feast. Okay, this is right where it's going to happen. And all I can say is God has made this very clear to me. And since October 9th, I've already produced about 50 videos about 50 or so videos that have been talking about all the reasons why we need to be watching this right here, the last day of Hanukkah. Okay. Okay, I just want to take a look at this. I have not even seen anything beyond the Revelation 12 sign and Jupiter entering Libra on the last day of Hanukkah. But I open this up and I'm seeing something very interesting in the fact that the Sun and Saturn are also in conjunction on the last day of Hanukkah. Look at that. Venus is right there. Venus, Saturn, and the Sun as Jupiter is entering Libra on the last day of Hanukkah. Okay. This this time frame in here is not what we need to be looking for. We once Jupiter left Tabernacles, once Jupiter left Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles, once Jupiter left Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles, then that was our sign that we need to wait for the next feast day. See, there's a lot of other things that are happening within this as confirmation, and the Saturn and the Sun and Venus in conjunction on the same time frame is another part of this. I don't know how to explain all of this. I just know that this is the key day right here, and there are going to be other things happening. And we've got the solstice, we've got Saturn, which is the planet of Capricorn, and we've got the day of Capricorn beginning on the 21st, and that's the goat. Capricorn is the goat, and Saturn is Capricorn's planet, and the sun, the winter solstice, right here with Saturn. Okay, so there's a lot of things happening, guys. We need to make sure we're watching the right signs, and I pray you guys are all blessed. In Jesus' name.